Hey everybody, Callan here. So, video. Why I'm gonna shoot on everybody else. Let's just get straight to the point. So there's like kind of 3 routes we're going here. Let's start with this one. Number 1, I'm not wasting money on a car. I am liquid. I looked at buying a car. I looked at spending 30 to 40K on a car. Could have bought cash, and I looked at financing. Why didn't I? Because I'm going to lose all the leverage that I've gained by trenching in organic for over a year and not be able to scale in paid ads. It doesn't fucking make sense. When you get capital and you get tens of thousands of dollars liquid, you gain new business abilities that you did not have when you had no money. If you go spend all your fucking money on a car, you don't have that same leverage that you did. And that's why you pretty much see this guy. You know this guy. That's why this guy sells a course. I mean, it's not really he makes a shitload of money from his course. But, you know, you buy a car, you don't have capital, so then you need to sell a course to keep that capital. Coach. I don't even know what happened to this guy, but he fell off a cliff. Coach in a community. Bought a car. If you know anything about this guy, he blew up one product and just fucked after, right? Spent all his money on this M4. Then you have to, you know, become a coach in the program so you can afford your fucking lifestyle. And you have no money to move to paid ads. This guy might be in paid ads. I don't know what happened to him, but he fell off a cliff. He disappeared. But at least when this was going on, he was just trolling. Brett scales. Makes all his money from his course. Keeps buying cars so he can sell you more in their course. Also, same with... I mean, this guy was just a coach, but he wasted all his money on a fucking car. Same with this guy, right? He has a cool car. He has a cool lifestyle. Obviously, you want to buy a course from somebody like that. Brez can buy a fucking car, guys, and make 3x his investment. You'd probably fucking 10x his investment on the car by the media that he's going to gain through his clippers, his short form content, his long form content. Funnel you into his course. He's going to make way more money than what he paid for the car. Like, you guys just don't fucking get it, right? And then, as well, right here, Kane. The backlash I'm going to get is fucking insane from these videos. I don't give a fuck anymore. But this car off organic, which is totally legit to my knowledge, and I'm sure organic paid for part of this car, but he got it after he started his course. His course is ripping money. I don't care what anybody says. He's making a shitload of money from his course. It's just a fact. And yeah, do you know how many, like, he hasn't got that many views off this car. I think he like fucking wrecked it or something. I don't know. But this just adds to the lifestyle shit, right? Anybody who's flexing lifestyle like these guys, you know, making these day in the life as organic dropshipper making 1.3K a day. Blah, blah, blah. All these guys. The car makes the money because of the fucking course, guys. Like, you just gotta understand it, bro. I've never really flexed lifestyle on my page. And I sure as shit will. But to be honest, bro, I don't do lifestyle shit. I lock in and grind every day. There's no lifestyle shit. I sit here and work for 12 to fucking 16 hours every day, lock the fuck in, figuring this shit out because I'm actually legit. I don't have time to go fuck around and buy cool shit at the mall because that's not going to make me money. These guys all make money from that because you buy their info product or people buy their info product. Why does this matter? Why do these guys buying cars matter? Because I'm not burning money on a car to flex my lifestyle. That's what all these guys are doing, right? They're buying a car, flexing the lifestyle, selling you the course. They're wasting all their leverage in order to sell you a course when if they were really about business, they would just have moved to paid ads. Why do people buy cars online? So you buy their info, guys. Oh, No way. Holy shit. Who knew? Oh my gosh. Jesus. Sorry. Like, mind blown. Look, I drew this myself, bro. This is a banger drawing. That's a banger drawing. Like, some people genuinely enjoy cars, but most of these guys are just buying cars so you buy their info. I mean, let's just... Anybody who's going to tell me this guy doesn't have an info, he was a coach for... What, this guy? Yeah, he was coach for this guy's info offer. So, by him flexing the lifestyle and saying he was coached by him, it makes him more money, and then he gets paid because he's a coach, so it makes him more money. Do your research, fucknuts. And then, buying a car only makes you more money if you want to make a shitload of money from your course. It's simple. This isn't complicated, guys. If you don't know this yet, you need to lock in. What happens if you don't buy a car? You have more money to invest in your skills and take part in higher leverage business opportunities. Organic dropshipping is the bottom of the barrel of business models, to be honest, right? It's what you do if you're broke. So why would you sell a course on the lowest leverage business model? Because, to be honest, it yields the least amount of money. You could sell the same value of info in organic and paid ads. Paid ads, you could probably charge triple the price because you can make a lot more money in paid ads. It's a higher leverage business opportunity. People who sell a course in organic are honestly lazy. And I'm not talking about people who sell a good course. I'm talking about the people who fucking sell a course and don't decide to move on and do bigger, greater things. I don't know if this will be before or after my other video, but I said, if you guys want, I will drop a course. That is not... Because it sounds so condescending when I'm sitting here talking about these guys' courses and blah, blah, blah. But that's genuinely to help you guys. Because the person I bought info from, who was GPC Chris, is gone. You can't buy info from him anymore. He doesn't do organic anymore. And I don't know if I could list one other good guy to buy info from. Actually, okay, I could list one other person who I think is opening a mentorship right now. He's legit. Everybody else is fucked. Okay. Also, comment down below if you want me to make a video exposing all the gurus in organic dropshipping. I got y'all. Let me know. I got you. And I'm actually focused on what I do in improving my skills. That's why if I did drop a course, it would not be one-on-one mentorship. Because think about it, bro. If you have direct one-on-one WhatsApp access to this guy, and he's messaging you all day, right? How is he going to have time to do the business model? Right? How is he going to have time to improve his skills, scale, and do greater things when you're fucking talking to him every day? You know, you probably have like two per week group calls, I'm sure, right? Then you might have one-on-one calls, right? Then obviously the one-on-one messaging. How are you doing the business model? Right? I mean, Bryce scales his course. I don't know that much about him, but I know he doesn't talk to fucking people who buy his course. He definitely has coaches who he delegates all this one-on-one access to, right? This dude was a coach for this guy, so he didn't have to deal with one-to-one. And if he was dealing with one-to-one, then one-to-one messaging, one-to-one calls, or group calls. Anybody who's engaging in all these activities is guaranteed to... sorry guys. Supplier texting me. Okay. Anyone who's engaging in all these one-to-one activities does not do the business model, because how are they going to have time? They're just selling you the info. It's so fucking simple. It's actually crazy. Let's get back to it though. This is why I'm going to shit on everybody. A, I'm not wasting money on a car, unlike all the gurus, and I'm not selling a course. B, I work 10 times harder than everybody else. I'm not even kidding. When I was living in Italy, I was doing consistent 16-hour days, bro. I would fucking wake up I would work. There was a few days where I didn't even eat, bro. I would just work. I was having like 6 to 8 shots of coffee a day, and then I would sleep. Just fried out of my mind. I wouldn't even leave my apartment, bro. My brain felt so confuzzled. I have always been doing whatever it takes to win. Like, quite literally, bro. Let me explain to you guys what I've done in order to make the money I have with organic. I went in debt twice. When I bought my first course, I was in debt. And then if you saw, I went from negative $3,700 to $55K a month. I was in debt at $3,700 because I literally spent everything. I lost everything. I went all in and got fucked. Okay. I dropped out of college. I was going to school for cybersecurity, and I dropped out of school. I don't fucking really hang out with people. I see my friends 3 to 4 times a year tops. I quit every bad habit I used to have. So like smoking, video games, sitting on Discord, not having a schedule, not working out, not reading, fucking hanging out with friends. I was just being a fucking degen, dude. And then I started doing the things that were good for me that I actually hated, such as reading. Like, I'll pull out a book right now for you guys. I've talked about reading before, but it's very, very important. Such as reading books like this right here, and running was very important. I used to hate running. I ran 2 miles today. I used to fucking hate running. It was like my least favorite task in the world. Now I do it every day. Like, I love it because I do. And I've bought info multiple times. I've now spent over 10K on info so far. Sorry guys, it's a little late here. And then here's the number one thing, guys. I don't get complacent, okay? I think this is the most important thing, if I'm being honest. Like, people get fucking complacent all the time, bro, and it's actually, like, sad to see. Like, people make 100K in organic, they're like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking loaded. Like, that's so bullshit. I tell myself right now I'm rich, but it's not because I've made 170K with organic. That's revenue, by the way. That's not profit. I've probably profited 60K, maybe 70. Probably around 70. Probably around 60 though. I don't know. Between 60 and 70 I've profited. I don't tell myself I'm rich because of what I have in my bank account, because of the 5-figure liquid I am in there. No, I tell myself I'm rich because I'm mentally at a different level of the game that makes me rich, that I would consider rich. I don't say I'm rich because of what I physically have, but yet instead of what I mentally have. People get complacent when they're operating in like I don't even know how to draw this, bro. The physical world instead of dude, I don't even know what I'm drawing. Instead of the mental world. Okay? When you operate in the mental world, you can't get complacent. When you operate in the physical world, you get complacent. I don't get complacent. I operate out of the mental world. Okay? And here's reason number 3 I'm going to show all you guys. I've been doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. I have a better mindset than 90% of you motherfuckers. I have invested so much time into my mindset. There was a period in Italy where I didn't work for like 5 days straight, and I was meditating for like 8 hours a day. And 2 months later, I had a massive fucking breakthrough. I've read multiple books. I still try and meditate every day. I try to read every day. I've watched so many mindset videos, taken so many notes, invested so much time and like mental power into my own mindset. And it's why I have such a good mindset. Part of the reasons why is I trust God. I trust His plan. I'm not Christian. I'm not religious in any format. Doesn't mean I don't believe God. My definition of God's probably different from you guys, but it doesn't matter. Anybody who's successful is going to tell you there is some kind of higher power or higher energy or frequency, or there's something that you need to tap in with to be able to get to where you want. And as soon as I tapped in, as soon as I ate shit, to be honest, I ate shit, right? I was like, dude, like, I'm getting fucked. I'm doing everything I can. I'm working so hard. I'm working more hours than I ever have, like when I was in Italy. I'm like, dude, like, okay, like, fuck it. It's out of my control, bro. I'm dead ass just gonna trust God's plan. Month later, hit 55K. I'm not even trolling. You think I'm fucking trolling? That's literally how it happened. And then we have Goggins. I just have a fucking great mindset. I'm fucking disciplined. I do everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm locked the fuck in. Like, I'm just so much farther ahead than you guys. You just don't fucking get it. And I don't mean to be ego here, okay? But I've seen some of the way you guys think, and it's just fucking terrible. Now, there's a few of you guys that think amazingly, but most of you guys just aren't iron-willed in the fucking head like this guy is. And it's causing you, okay? It's making you fail. You're not... If you can't endure long work hours, if you can't work 12 hours a day, you'll never fucking make it. I'm sorry. No, you'll make it. It'll just take you like 10 years. Do you really want it to take you 10 years? You could make $50 million in 3 years of being in business. I guarantee you. Guarantee you. Or you could do it in 20 years if you don't have the fucking right mindset. It all comes down to the mindset, okay? And I'm surrounding myself around the right people, right? I have the right group of people around me to be successful, right? Everybody around me fucking supports me. They support what I'm doing. They believe in me. They know I'm going to make this shit happen. I've invested in good mentors and good people giving me good information, which just continues to push the needle. If you're around fucking drug addicts or people who party all day or people who don't take their life seriously, it's going to drag you down and you're going to fail because of it. So I've invested heavily into the people around me, and everybody around me is fucking solid, okay? And this is exactly why I'm going to shit on you. If you don't think I'm not going to shit on you, that's fine. I fucking hope you guys want to outcompete me. I hope you do. But I just know you guys aren't outworking me. Okay? The level that I was at when I was in Italy, the shit I was fucking doing, I already know there's nobody fucking doing that. I'm sorry. It's just... You guys aren't doing that. You guys aren't doing this. I know you're not. I'm sorry. And if you are, go fucking work. Keep that shit up. I'm going to tell you now, though, working 16-hour days is actually not more beneficial than solid 10 to 12-hour days. That's a topic for another day. I've learned that. But I am telling you, I'm fucking willing to do whatever it takes to make this shit happen. And that does not include going back on my morals. That's not included in this. Anyways, good night, y'all. Do I have an ego? Yes. Am I humble? Yes. Micheal Jordan was fucking massive on his ego, and look at where he ended up. I don't go around flexing my money. I don't go around saying I'm better than everybody. But I damn straight will tell you, I'm going to shun everybody because I'm going to work harder than everybody else. I'm going to bet on myself that I work harder than you. That's not me being super egotistical. That's just me knowing the type of person I am and how much work I fucking put into my craft. So I can confidently say I'll be better than you. And if you want to prove me wrong, then outcompete me, bro. It's that fucking simple. Everybody, here's some fucking sauce. I know it's a 20-minute video, but here's some fucking sauce. Everybody should think they're the fucking best. You should think you're better than me, right? Just as I think I'm better than you. Should think they're the best. Why? If you don't think you're the best, how are you going to outcompete the best? It actually doesn't fucking make any sense, dude. You have to think and know you're the shit in order to beat the shit. Okay? Do you want to be the top dog or not? Always think you're the best. It's not an ego thing, bro. It's not being humble. Not being humble is walking around flexing your money and how hard you work all the time. That is not being humble. Being humble does not mean you can't have a massive ego and think you're the best. That's just, you just don't need to fucking express it to everybody. Take some value out of that. Lock the fuck in. Peace out.